Yo, Inca, you wanna come out here?
Alright, this is kind of last second, maybe, depending on how you view the situation. But hey, welcome back. We out here in LA, my boys. We got another UBL battle and my phone's vibrating. That's fantastic right now. UBL week, what is it, 5? We fight young Greyveee train, aka Jack, aka Top of the Morning. We got him right here. I don't think he's Irish, so I just feel bad, but it doesn't matter. I just thought of Jacksepticeye first. That's why I did it. If you missed last week's battle in 3, 2, 1, I'm spoiling it. We lost. I called a paralysis on my Sylveon and it changed the game. I didn't get a roll, turn 1 with my Buzzwole trying to kill Tornadus, and I'm still pissed off. You can tell because I got louder somehow. Alright, so Jack's team is fucking disgustingly scary. It's also disgusting. Aegis/Kyurem, you guys know I hate that combination. Starmie, Togekiss, Crocodile, Araquanid, Blaziken, Jolteon, Reginald, Rockington West, Thwackey, and Lopunny. Damn. He brings like Aegis/Kyurem, Starmie, and he could possibly bring the other 3 in Togekiss, Crocodile, Araquanid. I think we kind of wanted to see Jolteon because of quick feet shenanigans, since my Scarfers would be pretty hard for him to get past, and then also I don't think he beats Lycanroc with it, but he also doesn't need to potentially with that set, so there's that. We don't see Reginald Rock, we don't see Thwackey, we don't see Lopunny, so I think that's pretty good, but I think he needs Togekiss for Scoff Broswell bullshit, because all I have to be is Adamant, and he takes like 40 to 45 from Poison Jab if he's extremely defensive, while killing us with Air Slash in the end. So I think Togekiss comes as a defensive answer to Buzzwole. I think Starmie comes as a good choice Scarfer. I think Kyurem is a fun, you know, or not fun, heavy duty boots sub roost set. Weakness Policy H-Slash seems to be turning my gears really just hard, so I hate it. It could come this week. I'm very prepped for it. Believe me, Weakness Policy H-Slash shouldn't beat me, and if it does, well, you'll see my face on the thumbnail most likely. Crocodile being just like, not even like an offensive Crocodile, just like a more intimidate, come in, set up rocks, and knock off items type, could actually do a lot to me, since it could definitely knock off my Corviknight's items. It could use Smackdown or other things to beat it, but from a practical standpoint, I think that Crocodile is definitely coming more of a bulkier variant. If it doesn't, then oh well, darn. So Araquanid doesn't come. I feel like Webs is just okay against me, and Araquanid's presence wasn't really felt when I played against Pat and Ben for my mock. Shout out to those two. We can see Blaziken. Obviously, it's only Blaziken, but Choice Band actually hurts my team a lot. Despite having a Swampert, everything else doesn't want to take a close combat or a Flare Blitz or even a Banded U-turn sometimes, so it really depends on what I want to do. But yeah, so his top 8 mines are all possible, besides maybe like Araquanid, so it's really top 5, leave a space, the next 2. If he brings Thwackey, better for us. If he brings Regirock, better for us. If he brings Lopunny, somehow a lot better for us, so we'll see. My team is as followed: Choppleberry, Snorlax. I've been between leftovers and Choppleberry. We ended on Choppleberry because I think mons that would like to use a fighting move against me are kind of like the Blaziken aforementioned. Like Aegis-Slash doesn't need it, but Aegis-Slash would potentially run it, so I mean there is that. Outside of that, Snorlax realistically doesn't want to take like superpower from like Crook and like body press Regirock, I guess, but I'm not staying in on those regardless, but you never know. We might still change it again, but I feel like Choppleberry might be a better settlement. We could also do leftovers. Okay, that's fine, Avery. We could also still do leftovers because I'm pretty sure I have the HP number to do it, but I'm not sure. We are very defensive because we take a lot of good hits from Aegis-Slash in general if it's physical. But he needs to be physical Aegis-Slash because special Aegis-Slash gets walled off by Snorlax among anything else, so we definitely want to see that more than anything else. Bangarang, leftovers, T-Wave, Toxic, Rock Blast, Protect. Bunch of EVs everywhere. This is just to say that we live like earthquakes and other things, and we could Toxic Crocodile if it wants to come in against us. We get T-Wave other Pokemon like Aegislash being like the crazy bullshit weakness policy set. I think this is a really simple set. So we should be fine. I think the 86 in speed is just there, or the 36 in speed was there for something, but I forgot. But we also have Rock Blast. Originally this was gonna be like a special lure for Crocodile, but we barely even 3-hit KO most bulky crooks, so we are Rock Blast instead to hit Araquanid, because this, if we had 2 special moves, they were Dark Pulse and Surf, that didn't help against Araquanid very much. So we ran a set like this. Outside of being generally defensive, it's a really good check to fucking, what was it? Not Blaziken, it was something else. Kyurem. If Kyurem doesn't have a fighting move and it just has Ice Cold Spear, we can easily beat that 1v1. Expert Lycanroc was originally choice banned. Does a lot of work in general because it needs to switch moves. I think the moves are pretty self-explanatory: Crunch, Close Combat, Stone Edge, and Excel Rock. We definitely need Aegislash low if it is the weakness policy set, because if it's like at 17% or even like 15%, I think Excel Rock will still kill. But since this is Expert Belt and not choice banned, we need it a little bit lower. So that's going to be a thing to be concerned about as far as I know. But speaking of things that we're concerned about, if we have Pert 31 still healthy, we can send this in to die and get the Rocky Helmet chip, which would actually help with the Excel Rock killing later. Toxic Roar, Flip Turn, Scald is our designated lead. No matter what I say, this is our lead. We wanted to bring Hazards this week on Bangarang, but I felt as though because we're bringing Defog on our Corviknight, Hazards aren't gonna be as important, excuse me. So this is our designated lead because of Blaziken and also just in general bullshit. If he's gonna lead Kyurem, then we could go into Bangarang immediately and then start Rock Blasting or even throw off a Toxic, whatever we need to do if we see Crook. But this Swampert set generally will live everything it needs to. Lives Blaziken hits, lives Crocodile hits, lives Aegislash hits. And it's a really good Rocky Helmet user just because a lot of his team doesn't want to touch us, so we're good with that exchange. We probably want to avoid Kyurem and Starmie at all costs, and also a Togekiss variant that has Grass Knot. Haven't seen it in practice yet, but I think if he's bulky, like 252 maxed HP and defense, Grass Knot will never kill us, but if he has like generally a good chunk of investment, we will die, so something to make note of. We also have Scald for like Aegislash being as defensive as it is, because at least Burn will at least chip it down, or just in general, weakness policy, Aegislash doesn't want to see Swampert in the middle of the street, because if we get a burn on it, then we can just roar it out afterwards, and that's pretty clutch. Cross is our Corviknight. I still haven't settled on a Corviknight name, I know, but I think we might stick with Cross. You guys can leave a comment. Should we name our Corviknight after Cross or the Baltimore Ravens? That's your question of the day. There you go. Offensive Corviknight once again, but this time it's bulkier than normal, I guess, but Corviknight's always been bulky. This set, it's a funny one. It can't touch Aegislash as much as we'd like it to, but just 56 and 66 to Aegislash Blade form, and I think that's really cool with Brave Bird. And I mean, like, yeah, Sacred Sword could do a lot, but I mean, like, we can keep Brave Birding him. He can't recover up. I mean, like, it'll still keep doing chunks to him, and I mean, like, that's pretty dope if you ask me. His Pokemon also doesn't take anything from Crocodile, so unless he's Smackdown or some other bullshit, Corviknight will be fine. And we have Defog because he could put up a lot of hazards and such. We have Iron Head because we need it. I mean, dual stabs are pretty much good on this Pokemon anytime. We take a Specs Hydro Pump about once, and we need it to be not when we're switching in against Starmie. So we would need to be there in front of it already. It needs to go for it, and we need to start pressure stalling it, or PP stalling it, basically. Pressure stalling, PP stalling, whatever, because then we can roost, and he only gets 8 of them. So once he runs out, I mean, his best next move is Scald, Surf, whatever he wants, but he's not doing a lot with Surf. He's not doing as much with Surf with Hydro Pump, so we're better off if he has Hydro Pump, but I think he brings Scarf this week, which would actually be a lot better. Color Blinded, the same old Buzzwold set. You guys have seen this shit, bro. It's Scarf Buzzwold. Jack's team is really pressured by Scarf Buzzwold. All we have to do is make the right call, and then we can pick up some damage or a kill. And realistically, the end game I want it to be is Lycanroc and Sand or Buzzwold. because both of these two do a lot of good work this game and running a lot of, or basically only physical offense. Because when you look at Jack's team, we just go down here, like he has not a lot of physical defensive Pokemon, like especially defensive, obviously, especially defensive technically, I guess. More physically defensive, but like it'd be running like Max HP, Max Spadef, and you guys get it. You guys get it. Do I think he brings like Iron Defense, Body Press, Regirock? Maybe. Do I think he brings physically defensive Aegislash? Most certainly. But the variants I'm thinking of are like Weakness Pulse, Aegislash, Heavy Duty Boots, Roost, Pressure, Stalling, Kyurem bullshit, Choice Scarf, Starmie, defensive enough Togekiss, Crocodile that's just bulky, and then it's really between Blaziken and Jolteon. Well, Jolteon would have like a faster baton pass, and in general be fast enough and have enough special attack to kill Corviknight with Discharge and have like baton pass, Wish, and Heal Bell. Blaziken could be Choice Banded. It could also just be Choice Specs. You know, it really doesn't matter. And then like Regirock at the end of the day, Spadef, Regirock, and it could also just set up rocks, be a threat, but that's about it. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. I know this team build is a little bit longer than usual because I've been making them pretty short recently, but you know the vibes. Like I said, question of the day: should we name Corviknight after Cross, my good old friend, or the Baltimore Ravens? You guys leave a comment down below, and let's get right into the battle, or whatever the kids start talking about today. All right, everybody, we're gonna get started against Greyveee Train, aka Jack, aka Young. I think he's British, nigga. I actually don't know. He might be something else. I'm sorry, Jack, if I didn't get your ethnicity right. That's on me, you know the vibes. But let's see what he fucking brought. Please be something I can fucking deal with. I don't want to deal with what I think is coming at all. If what I think is coming comes, I'll be fine. But there's certain things I don't want to see right now. If he brings Regirock, that'd be really solid, actually. No, well, that's a damn joke. Avery, Jesus Christ, don't do that. Alright. If Regirock's here, if Thwacky's here even, if Lopunny's here even, all three of those would be fantastic options right now. Because I'm expecting Aegislash, Kyurem, Starmie, Togekiss, Crocodile, and Jolteon. And that gives me a really funny way to go about this battle. But hopefully I don't lose, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Fuck. Oh wait, the Blaziken's here over, is that Jolteon? Yeah, over Jolteon. Okay, so we basically got 6 out of 6, because this feels like what Pat brought. Because I don't think he ever brought Jolteon, but he brought like a banded Blaziken. Anyways, we always lead per 31. If we see the Kyurem first, then I'm gonna have to switch out, but I don't think he ever leads Kyurem. My team really isn't good for Kyurem to lead against. I have a really funny feeling he leads either Starmie, Blaziken, possibly Crook, but we'll just flip turn on out. Doesn't matter. So we'll be fine. I think this should be fine. We did not change any other items, I believe, so everything should be fine. But let's hopefully get a dub against Jack and his Vancouver Titangs. I believe that's the name. But yeah, let's get it. All right. 2-2. I think he's 1-3. Doesn't really matter. We're still competing. I would like to get a W here, though. I'm trying not to flounder out. Let's see. Of course. I always forget that's his goddamn Blaziken name. I laugh at it, but when I have to see it, it's not funny anymore. But yeah, so he leads this. He's obviously gonna U-turn. We're gonna flip. He probably goes to Kyurem. Yeah, he just U-turns here. 196 down to 165. That smells banded. It does smell banded, but I don't think that's banded, actually. Because every time Pat would do it, it would go a little bit further down, so I don't think that's banded at all. Let me just check out real quick. It would do around 52 at max and 44 at least, so yeah, that's definitely not banded. So that's good to know. So I could put not banded. Q-Dem? What? I don't understand that name, non-banded. Alright, so that's good damage, you know what I'm saying? Look at that 10% milk. I also didn't put up my thing, hold on. This one, there it is. Greyveee. I could just go hard Lycanroc and force in Crook while also doubling on the core versus, or Buzzwold. If I go Buzzsaw here, then he automatically goes into Aegislash, predicting my Poison Jab. If I go into Bangarang, what's he go into? If I go Bangarang, he probably goes into Crook. So I'm actually gonna go into Instant Toxic. I think it's a worth it decision. I think Toxicing here 100% works. If Aegislash is the switch in, problematic, but not the worst thing in the world. Because I don't lose much from Toxicing. I lose more from T-Waving, I believe. He's not leftovers, he's definitely boots. Okay, that's good to know. So I think I just go for the Toxic here. I think Crook is the obvious coming in. Because, like, Crook intimidates and also helps him a lot defensively here. I think he wants to hold Aegislash for a while. So I'm going to Toxic here. If he decides to sub, oh, that's a crazy fucking play. But also, I don't know if I like that play out of you, man. I think he just goes hard Crook. If any amount of practice has shown me, it's Crook or Aegislash, and it's not bad either way, because once I get the Toxic on Crocodile, we're pretty good this game. If I don't get the Toxic on it and Aegislash comes in, at least Swampert is still, like, very healthy. He's at, like, 165. So, that could be your switching. Okay, he Dracos. That's an interesting play. Oh, is that a crit? Oh, he is specs. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I get it. No, I get it. No, I get it. I totally get it. Oh my fucking god. Wow. Was that 130 points of health right there? Jesus. What is that a roll for? Modest specs, right? Draco me. Wow. This nigga's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely middling roll for that. And now he's -2. I'm at 67. He can kill me. Actually, no, I'm at 79 because of leftovers. So he can't kill me right here, right? So, do I just go for Rock Blast, expecting him not to switch out, or do I go for the T-Wave? I feel like I should I'm gonna go for the T-Wave, expecting Aegislash to come in. Oh my god, this nigga's crazy! What? I'm calculating for Modest, by the way, so this is clearly Modest. Oh my god. Jack, you sick bastard. Oh my god, I think he knows I'm gonna stay here because I'm me. So now he's -4. This sick bastard. You a sick nigga, bro. You a sick ass nigga. It does 48 at most, 40 at least. I'm gonna protect. I think protecting is better, and as long as this thing is staying in, I think I have to protect here. No. We're not doing this. You a sick ass nigga, bro. You a sick nigga. Jack, I'm gonna talk to you after this about this, because you a sick nigga. Like, of course I didn't bring Sylveon. There's a fucking Aegislash and all this other bullshit, but you a sick ass nigga for this. Okay, do I die? I don't think I do. I think it's a middling roll for me to die here. And I kind of don't like those odds. So I'm probably just going to go into Cross here. Honestly, I need Bangarang for later, so I'm going to switch out. If he switches out first, we get to see what he wants to go into, but he's definitely specs Modest, which puts us in an actually good position. Because knowing that he's Modest... Okay, so he does switch out. Spin to win. That is the Starmie. Okay. I was actually going to Thunder Wave because I thought he would stay in, but... Or he wouldn't stay in, excuse me, so... I mean, does Sand go away this turn? I don't know. Does it? It does, okay. Ooh, wow, that sucks, a donkey penis. We don't know what this is. Tempted to stay in because I take any one hit. I also think I take a... Do I take a Specs Thunderbolt? Let me see. If I don't take a Specs Thunderbolt, I'm going to switch out. That's Hydro Pump. I take... So, Avery, that is the wrong fucking Pokemon, you dumbass. I take a Life Orb Timid. Do I take... does that mean I take a choice? I think that does. Okay, I do take a choice Thunderbolt, but I don't want to right now. So, does he flip? He might flip. I'm gonna get the chip with Pert 31 and see what happens. Holy shit, Jack. You a sick bastard for that. Okay, I'll have to look out for that more. But I think he flips into Kyurem here, yep. I think Kirim's the play. Yep, there it is. Because now he can freely Draco. But we get off a good Rocky Helmet chip on this. So at least we knew that was going to happen. We could have easily roosted, to be fair. But I didn't know if he was going to Thunderbolt or not. So I still think this is a fine enough play. But I don't like it because now Kirim comes back in. Yeah, Kirim still comes in. Because he's modest specs, I do unfortunately die to Freeze Dry. And I believe I died to Ice Beam as well. I already still have the Calc up, so that's good for me. Pert, no, that's E40. Well, E40 would be the best decision to go into here, but we're going to talk about that. Pert dies to an Ice Beam, because Ice Beam does 148 at max. It's 140, so it's definitely a roll in his favor. Yeah, we just go into Lax here and see what he wants to do. We take any one hit. I mean, we take a bunch of hits. If he Dracos, that's better for us, I believe, so we'll be fine. He doesn't have any hazard ups. That's good. So he's gonna Draco again. Okay, you bastard. God, I hate this. I can see why he did this, because it's harder for me to switch around this, and I don't like that. I could have gone Corv, which should have been my play, but I also didn't want to take a Freeze Dry in case. 180 at most. Oh wow, he got the maximum roll on my Lax. Holy shit. We're 73 up, or 73 down rather, so -2. He kills the Draco now at 91 at most, 76 at best. So we can go into Corviknight here and let him die. Because he's not switching out. Yeah, no, he's not switching out. This actually makes it a little bit easier for his Blaziken, Crook, or even Aegislash to start chipping through my team. So that's bad. Maybe he misses this time, because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to Roost. Unless he doesn't die. Well, actually, even if he does die, I Roost. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, for sure, modest specs. Jesus Christ. Almighty. Okay. He's either out of them or he has one more left. I couldn't tell you. But Toxic was applied by Tyranitar, so he does die, right? Yeah, he does. Okay, cool. So Tyranitar's Toxic kills that. His best switch going to be Starmie and Blaziken. Cheetar kills Kyurem. I'm going to put that in parentheses. It is Toxic Poison. Okay. Wow. You sick bastard. I mean, not having Tyranitar at full health is kind of cringe, but at the same time, I'm not too terrible. As long as, like, Corviknight is good and healthy, and Lycanroc's still good, and Buzzwold's, like, amazing now, because Kyurem's not the switch in. And I also think, like, we got, like, a little bit of chip on Starmie, and then it's literally, like, Blaziken chip. So, we are still very early in this game. The Master. You a sick nigga. Oh, he's not Intimidate, so he's definitely Moxie. Because it gets Anger Point. That's the only other ability I know it gets, and I'm roosting. I will sit here. You will not kill me. Oh, no, you cannot do that. No, buddy, no. Just you wait till I get Swampert in here. Actually, would Swampert live a +2? It might not. That's not good. I'm glad I still got that off, though. Hell no. What the hell's wrong with you, nigga? You sat here. Nah, you a sick bastard for this. Bulk up. Let's assume he's +2. Win for bulk up again. Earthquake does 73.9 at max, which is 145. We're at 140. I think I have to roar here and hope I live. Knockoff does not kill me. It does. It has like one roll to kill me. If I had hard switched out, this wouldn't be that bad. But because I didn't, this is bad. This can kill me. Yes! Good job, Swampert. He's not max invested. Awesome. Get out of here. Fuck you. Oh my god. Fuck off with that. Oh my god, fuck off with that. Okay. We didn't lose to bulk up Crook. That's important because we literally only have physical attackers. And I think I mentioned that in the team build. That's a problem. This being isn't too bad. I wish I was leftovers now. Cross would be my switch in, but I feel like he just baton passes back into Crook and I'm in a bad situation. He might also just go for the kill. I think I need this just because, well, I think it's better if I keep Pert 31, just because if he decides to U-turn with other mons, I'm in a better position. So I think I just go into cross and see what he's about. Because then at least if he's bulking up, I can start Brave Birding him. And at the very least, all it gets is rest. And unless he's Chesto, we haven't found out yet. He goes for sub. Oh, yeah.
Stop the track, let me stay facts. I told you give me a minute and I'll be right back. 50 million around the world and they said that I couldn't get it. I done got so sick and filthy with binges like...
Hi, Incog in the future here. We lost, but we lost 3-0. Apparently I hit one of my recording buttons on accident at the end there. So, you guys didn't get to hear me just saying GG to Jack and his set. He killed me. I killed his Togekiss with Lycanroc, then Blaziken with Lycanroc, and then HSI came in and CC'd me. We did unfortunately take a 3-0 loss. I'm sorry I can't have that footage here. It's sad, but I accidentally hit a button. I'm not gonna try and go back and make it up. And I'm not gonna force Jack to give me like 3 minutes of time. But thank you guys for watching the video. Obviously, if you liked it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out the question of the day that I said during the team builder, which forces you to watch the team builder. I ain't got no words for that. I'm just more tilted than I thought I was, but we got Irish Emerald next week. I read out his team when I wasn't recording. I'm not going to read it out now, but essentially he has Lando, Therian, Tangrowth, Rotom Heat, Lele, and Barraskewda without any rain. So that'll be an interesting matchup for sure, but it'd be like that. Talk to you guys next time, and hopefully you guys have a better battle or day than I'm having right now.